28, verse 63. And it shall come to pass that as the Lord rejoice over you to do you good.
Rejoice over you to do you good, because it's his pleasure for him to do well to his people. Read.
And to multiply you.
And to multiply you. Make your women fertile, right? Make your keep your men fertile, right? Keep your men out of prison, right? Right? Keep your men out of prison, right? That's how you get multiplied. If your men in prison, they can't multiply. That's right. If your men in prison, they can't respect one another, and they can't be and marry a woman that they're supposed to, and multiply and be fruitful. Read that for me.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 42 and verse 22. Now, therefore, know certainly that ye shall die by the sword.
Die by the sword, right?
By the famine. And by the pestilence. In the place whither ye desire to go and to sojourn.
Read.
Chapter 43 and 1. And it came to pass that when Jeremiah had made an end of speaking unto all the people all the words of the Lord their God, for which the Lord Yahweh had sent to them, even all these words, then spake Azariah, the son of Hoshiah,
right?
And Johanan, the son of Cariah, and all the proud men, saying unto Jeremiah, thou speakest falsely.
This is when they put Jeremiah in. Well, then when I want Isaiah 42. That's not what I want. Isaiah 42 and 22, because I was talking about the jail. I'm talking about our men being locked up. Our men out being fruitful to our women. And they're dealing with one another. And they're breaking the law. Leviticus 19:17. Breaking the law. Right? Read that for me.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 22.
I had it mixed up. Go ahead.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
This is a people robbed and spoiled, right?
They are all of them snared in holes.
Snared in holes. Take a look around. Take a look around at us being snared in holes. Putting guns and liquor in our neighborhood. Putting weed in the neighborhood. The sister came up here vaping, destroying her body. Right? Snared in holes, read.
And they are hid in prison houses.
Where are people?
And they are hid in prison houses.
Woman once?
And they are hid in prison houses.
Hid in prison houses. Our men are going to jail at a record rate for foolishness, for dumb stuff. Even our rich black men, like the baby, going to jail. Right? P. Diddy getting involved with the police.
Right.
You got money, what you doing? But you still want to be a nigga. Right? Read that one more time, King.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 63.
Right.
And it shall come to pass.
Shall come to pass, right?
That as the Lord rejoice over you to do you good.
To do you good, right?
And to multiply you.
And to multiply you, right?
So the Lord will rejoice over you to destroy you.
To destroy you. He said he's going to rejoice to do it. It's going to be his pleasure to do it. A lot of people don't think it's going to happen.
Right.
A lot of our people run around here with uncircumcised hearts. And you're going to be in trouble. Now I go to Jeremiah 9 and 25. Watch this. Yes, he's coming back with the other nations. Yes, he's coming back to deal with Edom and Esau. But watch this though. But watch this though. He ain't going to stop there. He's not going to just stop there at Edom. He's not going to stop at Ammon. Watch what this say. We can't.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9 and verse 25.
Read it up.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will punish all of them that are circumcised with the uncircumcised.
Read.
Egypt and Judah and Edom and the children of Ammon and Moab and all that are in the uttermost corners that dwell in the wilderness.
Read.
For all these nations
Right?
are uncircumcised.
They are uncircumcised. Watch this.
And all the house of Israel,
All the house of who?
and all the house of Israel
Uh-huh.
are uncircumcised in the heart.
In the heart. He's coming to get y'all too. Let's go back to Hosea. Give me Hosea again. This is why. This is why the Most High is coming to get all you uncircumcised at heart. Because you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen to the men of the Lord. You don't even think we are the men of the Lord because we look like you. That's the problem. Let's read Hosea one more time.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6.
All you uncircumcised at heart. This is your problem. Read.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Right, read?
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
You reject knowledge, right?
I will also reject thee.
Proverbs 28:5. Right? He's going to reject you, right? Read?
That thou shalt be no priest to me,
Read.
seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
You forgot the law of your God. Read.
I will also forget thy children.
I will forget your children. We just read, and what was that? Deuteronomy 28:63. Just as he is happy and delighted to do well, he's going to do the same. He's going to be still tap dancing when you die. That's right. That's right. Proverbs 1 and 22. Right? Because you're silly as hell. But watch this. Read that part.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and verse 9.
Right.
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law.
He that turneth his ear, I don't want to hear that, from the law, right, read?
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination.
Read that one more once.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and verse 9.
Yes, sir.
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law,
right?
Even his prayer shall be abomination.
Even your prayers don't mean it. When you don't want to stop and listen to us, John 9:31. When you don't want to stop and listen, when you don't want to hear, thus saith the Lord, your prayers don't even work. He ain't even there to listen to your prayers on behalf of your family or yourself. Because you reject knowledge, because you turn away from listening to the Most High God. Right. Read that, John, for me, King. Watch this.
This is the book of John, chapter 9 and verse 31.
Read out.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
What happened again?
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
God don't hear your prayers. You don't want to listen to us? You don't want to listen to the men of the Lord? The men that's trying to get the blood off of their hands? Ain't no need in you praying.
Right.
Because God don't listen, don't hear you.
Right.
Don't get mad at us. That's what the Bible just said. Read it again.
This is the book of John, chapter 9 and verse 31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
He heareth not sinners. Right? Well, God loves the person, but hates the sin. Oh, what you got? In Psalms 5 and start at verse 4. We're going to read through 5. Watch this. He loves the person, but hates the sin. Well, let's see what the Bible says.
Right. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 5 and verse 4.
Right, bring it up.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 5 and verse 4. And it says, for thou art not a God that hath pleasure in wickedness.
Have not pleasure in wickedness, right, read?
Neither shall evil dwell with thee.
Even shall evil dwell with it. It's like you read.
The foolish shall not stand in thy sight.
Give me Job 28, right? The foolish shall not stand in his fight. Yeah, hold that. Give me Job. Read.
Thou hatest.
Thou do what?
Thou hatest.
Nah, God don't hate.
Thou hatest.
God loves everybody.
Thou hatest.
Read.
All workers of iniquity.
So if you're a worker of iniquity, if you're somebody that slick and smile on your brother, if you somebody that's planning to kill your brother, if you somebody that's stealing from your brother, or trying to book your brother's girlfriend, or looking at her, you a wicked nigga. Let's read it again.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 5 and verse 4.
Right.
For thou art not a God that have pleasure in wickedness.
He has no pleasure in wickedness. Right, read?
Neither shall evil dwell with thee.
Neither shall evil dwell with him. Read.
The foolish shall not stand in thy sight.
You a fool, a clown, you don't want to listen to the word, you're not going to stand in his sight, he's not going to hear your prayers. Read.
Thou hatest all workers of iniquity.
He just hate a couple of them.
Thou hatest all workers of iniquity.
I got a good heart.
Thou hatest all workers of iniquity.
That's what it is.
Right.
And that ain't gonna change. Read what you got here.
This is the book of Job, chapter 28, and verse 28.
The foolish shall not stand in his sight. So now you gotta smarten up. Watch this.
And unto man he said, Behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom.
What? That's how you smarten up. You fear the Lord. Then you're not foolish. Read more.
And to depart from evil is understanding.
That's understanding.
Right.
Right? You don't want to be a fool, now go to Proverbs 1. Start at 20. Right? Proverbs 1 and 20. Because some of us feel silly as hell. You don't want to hear this. You see the men of the Lord standing. We got Bibles out here. Right? I just got a PlayStation 5. I could be at home working on and doing my thing on PlayStation 5 right now. Right? But I'm not. I'm out here trying to reprove our people.
That's right.
Ezekiel told you what would happen, but I didn't care. Ezekiel told me, right? Ezekiel told me what was going to be the part of the contract. Because the Most High told Ezekiel what was going to be a part of the contract. That you was going to be out here talking to some silly ass niggas. And this how I'm blessed to do. Read that for me, King.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 20. Wisdom crieth without.
Wisdom crieth without, right? Read.
She uttereth her voice in the streets.
Uttereth her voice in the streets. That's what we're doing right now. On the corners, highways, and byways. Sometimes you can come in this city and you see us on every corner. Bringing it out. The wisdom crieth without in the highways and byways. People.
She crieth in the chief place.
In the chief place,
of concourse.
Of concourse. That's what we're going to do on Monday. The chief place of concourse, right in front of the White House. That's where we're going to be. We're going to cry out right there.
That's right.
Right? Unafraid of what man can do to us. Right, Reed?
In the openings of the gates.
In the openings of the gates. Right? Right here on the corner. Right? Where there's cameras, where there's police, where there's ambulance shooting up to and fro. We right here. Reed?
In the city, she uttereth her words.
In the city, she uttereth her words. That's what we do. We uttereth our words right here in the city, right, Reed?
Say, how long?
How long, right?
Ye simple ones.
You silly niggas, right?
Will ye love simplicity?
How long will you just love to live? Like, how long do you just want to take the easy road out?
Right.
Well, I don't want to listen to y'all. I gotta give up to my stuff. I gotta get up my pork. I gotta give up my cigarettes. I gotta give up my weed. I gotta give up drinking liquor till I get drunk.
Right.
You don't want to give nothing up.
Right.
But as soon as you get in trouble, you on your ashy ass knees asking God for something.
That's right.
You don't want to give him nothing, but you want every damn thing when you get in trouble.
Right.
Read more.
And the scorners delight in their scorn.
Y'all love coming by blowing your horn, scorning and scoffing. You like that. Yeah, brother. F y'all, right?
Right.
You love that. And you delight in it. Read more.
And fools hate knowledge.
Fools hate knowledge. Read that part right there again.
Verse 22. How long ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorn, and fools hate knowledge.
Fools hate knowledge.
Right.
Fools people who know damn well they don't know a damn thing about the Bible won't stop. You're a fool. You gonna go to church tomorrow and pay your they say say it's tithes, but it's really an admission to get into the place. You're going to pay that, and you're going to listen to a bunch of stuff that's not going to help you. You're going to listen to a man that's not going to help you. A lot of you are going to be listening to a white man. Some of y'all that don't go to church, you're going to turn the white man on TV. Listen to him. Fools hate knowledge. Bring that out for me, King.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 2 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel.
Now to everybody.
I send thee to the children of Israel.
Sent them to one people. This is God talking. It's the Most High God, Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahweh. That's who's talking. Read more, King.
To a rebellious nation.
To who?
To a rebellious nation.
To a bunch of fools, right, Reed?
That have rebelled against me.
That have rebelled against me. You ain't keeping the law. Right? Get Ezekiel 33 and what's that? Go ahead, Reed.
That have rebelled against me.
Right?
They and their fathers have transgressed against me.
They and their fathers. We've been doing this a long time. We've been hard-headed a long time. They and their fathers. And fathers' fathers. And their fathers' fathers have been doing this for years, right, Reed?
Even unto this very day.
Even unto this very day. Go ahead, Reed.
For they are impudent children.
They are who did what now?
For they are impudent children.
Yes, hard-headed. Reed.
And stiff-hearted.
And stiff-hearted. Don't want to change. Don't want to stop and listen. Don't want to learn. You just want to get on the bus. You just got somewhere to go all the time. You don't want to learn the Bible. The Bible's right in your house. You won't pick it up. Here you come out here, brothers out here who know the Bible, who can read the Bible. You don't want to stop and listen to us either. Read. Hard-hearted.
I do send thee unto them.
I send you to them, people. This is the burden. Like my brother say, that the condition of the battle we have to put up with. See what we got to come out here for. Read.
And thou shalt say unto them,
this is what we have to say, right, Reed?
Thus saith the Lord Yahweh. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house.
They are a rebellious house. Even when we say, thus saith the Lord, they are rebellious house.